This research is entitled The Speaking Skill Improvement Through the Use of WhatsApp in High School Students. The author of this study are Evelyn Játiva Acebo, Teresa Parrales Calderón, Herminia Martínez Domínguez, Adriana Soto Soto, and Marlon Freire Romero. The contents are the introduction, theoretical framework, methodology, results, discussions, and conclusions. The English language is an international language that helps people to interact with other people around the world. So one of the most important skills that students need to make possible this interaction is the speaking ability. 32 students in first baccalaureate found issues regarding this skill. They have problems with pronunciation, they lack of vocabulary, and it is difficult for them to convey meaning. For this reason, researchers are working on the implementation of WebSat as a technological tool to improve the speaking skills. And according to some research, the using WebSat in the classroom has proven a great impact to improve students' speaking skills. According to Nabila 2021, students increased their oral abilities during the two-cycle study. It was evident that the learner's score was low in the first cycle, but when they used the WebSat app in the second cycle, their score increased. WebSat use in the classroom had a significant positive influence on the students at the University of Guayaquil in the Faculty of Economics as well. It inspired the students to improve their oral communication skills not just in the classroom, but also with their peers in general. For these apps, for this, Abu Khalid 2014 stated that technology must be implemented in language learning activities as part of the evolution of education because mobile technology can help teachers find creative ways to enhance the abilities of their students. As Rivera 2020 mentioned, one such application that can be used in the classroom is WhatsApp. In this way, the speaking abilities are defined by Pavlovic 2023 as the capacity to articulate ideas, needs, and emotions through spoken words. It is more than saying words, that is, to have a clear pronunciation, to use correct intonation, project confidence, and speak clearly and fluently when conveying thoughts and opinions. The words must be clear enough for listener to understand without getting lost. And another crucial aspect when using oral ability is to have enough vocabulary. WhatsApp can therefore be used to address these factors because according to Afzal and Abdullah 2022, WhatsApp contains elements that guarantee the effectiveness of educational instruction medium. And the use of the communicative language instruction, which emphasizes the use of the English language through engagement in various class activities, is necessary in order to implement this kind of technology in the classroom. This research took place in Quince Octubre High School in first baccalaureate with 32 students, and this study was developed from October to December in two cycles. It was divided in two cycles. Each cycle had a specific test for the learners. They took this test at the beginning and at the end of the study, and the results were different. A classroom action research was implemented by planning, acting, observing, and reflecting. A qualitative data was gathered through observations and interviews. The students took the pre and post oral tests to check their improvement, and from this data, the researchers concluded that usually investigators implement mixed methods research, which involve collecting quantitative and qualitative data that include different philosophical assumptions and theoretical frameworks. The analysis of the result is developed according to the research questions created and related to the study's objective. The main research question was how can speaking skills be improved by using WebSat in a group of high school level education students. The question refers to improving English production in students by implementing learning strategies supported by technological resources. So the first objective was to analyze the students' learning needs and how the website mobile app could help to improve their speaking skills. And in this stage, learners took the pre-test to identify their needs and knowledge before implementing the innovation. And the test was also an oral presentation in the last part of the study. After this test, the researchers created the Understanding by Design plan to make students' work more accessible by identifying particular findings. And during the study, students learned to recognize their voices and gradually improve their speaking skills. Learners took a post-test at the end of the study, and the outcomes revealed how effective or poorly their learning improved. The second objective was for students to learn and internalize all the instructions in order to complete each task successfully. The facilitators instructed the students on how to complete their assignments, and every learner is expected to be increasingly self-directed in their learning. The study in this section was focused on the students' perspective, and a limited group of students were interviewed to express their opinions and point of views about the entire project. So they gave them their honest opinions. And according to the outcomes, students' knowledge was limited before the study, and when the students took the pre-test, their speaking skills were basic, and the interaction lacked of meaning, and also the lack of self of confidence. And after the 5 training weeks, the post results were different. The outcomes were diverse, but all the groups improved from their first scores. And the result of the pre and post test were compared and analyzed, as we can see in this table, table number 1, where we can see the statistics. And the components of the table show the sample. In both cases, there were 32 high school students. Moreover, the mean and the standard deviation obtained in both tests are also visible. And as the final components appear, each test minimum and maximum grades appear. Finally, the difference between minimums and maximums is solid evidence, demonstrating that the improvement was due to the innovation. So we can say that this app, the use of WhatsApp, can really help teachers in the classroom because this technology can engage students during the activities, and they also can have fun. The students learn using this technology because WhatsApp has some features that can help to learn them in a more effective way. So, as conclusions, we can say that this social media, that is WhatsApp, facilitated the students' learning and gave them the means to improve in every stage of their task in a meaningful concept, the interaction and the production. And also, learners established a study habit where their knowledge improved after every recording. And their self confidence could transform their mistakes into better work. And the observation done was an essential tool whose results were positively increasing week by week. So the interview gave the researchers insights into the students' progress and evolution to continue working autonomously. So thank you for your attention.